Don't worry, I will handle her. If I handle my own, they pay now.
See me here.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. What a day it's been in the Big Brother Naija house. I mean, gossips in one day. They've called somebody an evil witch. In one day, they've claimed that somebody is using his love is fake to deceive another person. In one day, they've said somebody has too much wahala. In one day, they have called another person an oracle, so to speak. In one day, they've called somebody uneducated. They, like, people of God, wahala, I know too much like this. Okay, let me try and break down some of the things that has happened in the Big Brother Naija house today. Okay, so let's start with the level 1 housemates. Of course, all of them are preparing for the wager tags, but it seems like the level 1 house is the headquarters for inside scoops and gist. Yes, guys, as Dotun actually made us know that maybe there was some kind of movement under the duvet between Adekunle and Allison. He also, I think it was Deji or who, that made reference to maybe something about, shags. And there was also the instance where Shegs and Bella were caught by Diana gossiping about Gidifire. Now, when Diana walked into the room, yes, guys, she told Adekunle and Gidifire. And the thing here is, while that was going on, Adekunle and Gidifire were actually gossiping about Bella and Shegs. Gidifire was talking about Shegs and Bella, talking about how he feels like Shegs is not being real, that Shegs is that kind of guy that is kind of like trying to deceive Bella. And Adekunle was like, is that what you're actually thinking? Like, I've thought that same thing too. And before then, there was this coded thing that Gidifire was using code to tell Adekunle. Like, I couldn't really like figure it out what exactly he was saying. But the gossip deep gone. Anyways, Diana also came out calling Bella an evil witch. Yes, guys. And I'm like, what exactly is happening here in the level 1 house? Like, everyone is pretending that they are all good, but somehow underneath it, they are all not good at all. And the fact that Dotun was actually discussing with Deji and talking about, his ally and friend Doyin, when Deji was like, I think calling Doyin Wahala person or something like that. And Dotun was actually affirming, saying that yes, that he knows, that Doyin has Wahala and all that. I'm like, Kilo Day. I thought they were like allies, friends. The 3 musketeers, the 4 musketeers. That is Doyin, Allison, Dotun, and what's his name? The head of house, Adekunle. Anyways. So fast forward to that. They had their Quides tax. Hope I got the name correctly. Yes, guys. And it was divided into 6 rounds. Yes, and they had to come to the arena to do it. But before then, they were given merch, a t-shirt, a tracksuit, I think, and a pair of stocks, which actually caused an issue between Ilebaye and Daniella. Yes, now one thing I love about Daniella is, even when she's angry, the queen's English is impeccable. Like, the way she talks when she's angry would make me to even annoy her more, so she keeps speaking. Baby girl, I love the way she talks when she is mad. Anyway, so they all come to the arena. Of course, Biggie has a brief gift to the head of house to explain it. So there are 25 of them. They had to do the first round of the tax, where they had to do that bottle water thing, and then 20 chairs. So you had to once you finish, you go sit, and it's only for 20 people. Yes, guys. And that was the first round. Yes, or the first time they came into the arena with 2 rounds and all. So after the first round, they had I think 20 housemates remaining. They went inside, yes, guys, and that was when Ilebaye and Daniella clashed. Yes, guys, because of socks. So apparently this happened before they went out to the arena. So Daniela kind of revisited it about the whole thing, saying that it's stupid. And Ilebaye too was angry. Even at some point, Ilebaye was not talking, but Daniela was like following her around, saying, you know what, tell me what I did that was wrong. Let me apologize. And Ilebaye was like, I don't need your apology. And Ilebaye was like, you are provoking me. You will not provoke me. And Daniela was like, let me provoke you. I'm like, ha ha ha. Ilebaye has finally met her match in Daniela. I mean, Ilebaye was like, I promised myself I'm not going to be quarreling with anyone this week. There was even a time Khalid was angry because Ilebaye, transferred the whole aggression from Daniela to Khalid, because Khalid was like, okay, it's okay, don't talk again. And she was like, don't tell me to shut up. And Khalid was really mad. And Brian was like, you know what? You don't need this. I've been there before. You don't need this. Their fellow housemates like Phyna and Farm Savvy were like, maybe this girl, that is Ilebaye, has the spirit of provocation. Is the word actually provocate? I thought it's provoke. Anyways, we learn new things from this Big Brother Naija housemates. So that was, the fight that happened between Ilebaye and Daniela. So when they came into, the arena again for the second round, yes, guys, after all the tags, I think they had about 12. Yeah, 8 from level 1, I think 4 from level 2, and they went back again. They came out again, and they were reduced to 8, and from 8 to 4, if I'm not mistaken. At the end of the day, it now boiled down to Hermes and Deji. Now, this is where the drama started. So people that gave them that cage thing to pass through boiled eggs and all, it was, for me, I felt it was like one of the hardest tasks ever, because at some point I'm like, people that just share the money between the both of them. It was like very painful to watch. I was like tired. I'm like, hope this money they are giving them, hope this money Quides is planning to give them is up to 10 million naira, because if it's not, then why are you doing this? Like basically suffering these guys. Well, but anyways, I mean, there's no easy way to make money now, is there? So while they were doing the tax, so the both houses, or the level 1 house, I think they were cheering them and all that. Then Phyna started kind of like cheering. Initially, I didn't hear what she was saying, to be very, very honest. Then I heard when Hermes was like, Phyna, keep up the same energy. I thrive in negativity and all that. Then Phyna now started saying, oh, go on, Hermes, you'll have magic fingers, kind of like basically, to me, I thought it was basically praising him, or basically like encouraging him, giving him the more confidence, to keep moving on. Last, she kept doing that. Chichi didn't like that, obviously. And Hermes won. Now, when Hermes won, I think it was Chichi or Chumsy, one of them, actually screamed and said, go level 1. And to that, Phyna responded like, nya, 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 nya. This is not about level 1. This is about one winner. It's an individual tax. It's about Hermes and not about level 1. And then Bella got pissed and said, called her, I think, an uneducated fool or something like that, and called her some other names. And Shex was like, somebody or people that are stacking up else, that is people that are stocking up, people that are losing back to back, even have the mouth to like make noise and all that. And people of God, that was the mass buzz that happened when they went upstairs to their various levels. Obviously, Chichi was like, she's going to handle Phyna. Bella was like irritated by Phyna. It's almost as if it's level 1 versus Phyna. Yes, I mean, Phyna just get ready for a back-to-back, nomination. Now, before they went in for their second tax, for the second round, so Phyna was like, why is it that Hermes, whenever he comes for a tax, he would just be breathing like that. He would just be doing like, how Hermes is before he does a tax and everything. And Phyna was like, that they should go and get a shrine, for Hermes. Like maybe he's a god or an oracle. The only thing he needs now is a shrine and all that. And of course, Hermes Twitter handler picked up on it, posted some things online. Then it became a Twitter war between Phyna's fans and Hermes fans. Then this one now happened between Bella and Phyna. Then it was now basically Phyna's fans versus level 1 fans. Yes, guys, it's crazy. Crazy stuff is going on right now on Twitter. Many people misinterpreting everything that happened. Yes, guys. So when they came back into the house, Groovy, I think it was Groovy and Brian, went to meet Phyna, asking Phyna, why were you cheering these guys on? Because the way you were doing it, it's almost like you were paying, because if it was our level, that got to the finals, they will not do the same for us. And she was like, that's where we are different. I mean, like, basically, like, even if they're not going to do it for us, I had to do it for them. There's no way, nobody from our level is in the finals and you expect me to keep quiet. I chose Hermes there as my favorite, and I decided to cheer him on, because she knew, according to her, she knew that the level 1 housemates wanted to like rub it in that they lost and none of their own is in the finals. That even when she started saying all those things, that to them and the other people were looking at her and they were laughing, that they didn't really expect it. And that was why she shut Chichi up when Chichi was like, oh, go level 1. And she was like, this is not about level 1. This is an individual win. Yes, guys, that was what Phyna said. And to Groovy, and Brian, she was like, they were like, maybe Phyna shouldn't do that because these guys, they don't like share the same energy with them, or they will not return back the favor and all that. Yes, guys, little did they know that while they were, saying that, upstairs, Chichi has been planning or is planning to handle Phyna. Now, that's not the only thing that I noticed in the house. Now, while they were all preparing for the pool party, which obviously started like some few minutes ago, past 12 a.m., now Hermes noticed, according to his conversation with Adekule, he said when he came in upstairs and said, it could have been anybody that won, that the countenance of his fellow housemates changed, and he knew that, okay, maybe these guys were not happy for him. You can see that now it's become an individual tax. People are getting irritated here and there, even in the same level. So yeah, that's basically some of the things that happened or are happening in the Big Brother Naija house. Now, what do I think about all this, especially this whole Hermes thing? Now, I see people on Twitter trying to twist words, trying to change narratives, trying to agenda the agenda. See, both of them, both level 1 and level 2, has said shitty things about each other. Yes, guys. Like, I didn't notice that Phyna was taunting Hermes because there was a cordial shake and all that. So from what she was saying, it didn't sound like taunting. It actually sounds like praising somebody to go for it, because she was like, go Hermes, I love your hands, you've got magic fingers, I love your tongue. Oh, when she said I love your tongue, that was when Chichi was like, which tongue? And I'm like, is this necessary? I've said this before and I'll say it again. This whole level versus level is really going to get toxic at some point. That's basically it. I really didn't understand why Bella had to call them uneducated though. Like, I didn't get it. I didn't really like also the fact that Phyna referred to, Hermes saying that the only thing he needed was a shrine. Like, I didn't like that either. So yes, guys, that's what, I think about the whole incident that happened during the Quidditch tax. But all in all, it was super entertaining. I love the competition. I love what this individual competitions is actually doing to the housemates. Looking at Kes getting to almost to the semi-final, who knew that Kes had it in him? That was like splendid. And I'm sad, especially for the level 2 housemates, if Khalid did not, survive next week's eviction, is going to be brutal on them, because Khalid is one very competitive guy. Like, they know, for the level 1 housemate, they know that, Khalid, Phyna, those two people are actually like their threat, to be very honest. And for the level 2 housemate, they know that Hermes, let me just say it, Hermes is that guy. And the way I'm looking at it, Hermes is going to get to the finals. Hermes, Phyna, I'm super sure. Okay, maybe not too sure, because with this Big Brother Naija show, you can never tell. But something is telling me that these two might just end up being our top 2. I don't know. Or maybe there's something that might happen between the both of them. Something romantic. I don't know. I'm a lover of love. Maybe. Anyways, guys, that's it from me. Thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.